Hey, long time no see. Uh, I know that I said I was going to post from Stokercon. That was 4 days. I got two of those 4 days. So I'm pretty, well, I won't say proud of that, but it was so crazy. I'm lucky to have gotten those 2 days posted. So much for like the super organized. I'm going to stream from the road. Because then I took the entire next week off, which I think I've taken over a week off because that was Saturday. Yeah, so it's been a few days. I was really tired. And then one of the things that I thought was going to happen is when I come back from StokerCon, everything's just going to be super dead. Nothing is going to happen. And that is not what happened. That is not the truth. It was somehow even crazier, I think, except that I was super tired. We had going up to StokerCon, I think I mentioned, if you saw one of those videos, I couldn't sleep the night before, so I only had 2 hours of sleep. And then we drove like 9 hours or something. It was just a long, long trip. And then we had StokerCon, which was like just flat out mad running. We wound up having some things happen where I filled in panels for other people who couldn't be there. And so I had a lot of extra things to do. And then I wasn't expecting so many people to, like, so many friends. I just have so many friends there, so I guess that's like me going, oh, I'm so popular. But yeah, it was pretty overwhelming, and especially since we hadn't really seen people much outside of pottery on Monday nights, like in a long time. So yeah, anyways, long story short, I was super exhausted by Sunday. We didn't get out of Denver, Colorado until 3 that afternoon. Long trip coming home. Wound up watching the lunar eclipse, though. That was so cool. Over the plains of Kansas. And we had nothing to do but watch the lunar eclipse while we drove. So that was like a huge highlight of that whole trip, as well as just seeing everybody and being amongst people again. Oh, and two other things happened that were pretty cool. I have them here. Papa, yes, I did actually win 2 Stokers, uh, Bram Stoker Awards, one for superior achievement in poetry, and that was for Tortured Willows, and the other one was for superior achievement in short fiction. And if you look, both of them closed. I'm gonna just manage one of these, and we'll show you that. If you look, this has a little door. I'll take my fingers off so you can see the little door. You open the little door. If you try to open the little door, it has your name and stuff in there. Isn't that cool? It's not focusing very well. This one is for, this is the Tortured Willows, Superior Achievement in Poetry. But this is what a Stoker looks like close up. I love how they do this. This has got to be the coolest award of all awards. But, I don't really have a large collection of awards, so maybe there are cooler ones, but I'm pretty happy with this one. You might even say I'm stoked. Did you miss me? Probably not. But so that happened. And then on the way home from that, we watched the lunar eclipse, and that was pretty amazing. And then we got home, and then there was just like stuff happening, like immediately. There was so much stuff happening. I think Monday I had a board meeting thing for the Missouri Writers Guild, like just a organizational thing, and then my mentor, and then SPO Fest, Poetry and Prose, which is an online meetup that I will be talking about more later. They're going to be doing it again at the end of the month, and I'm going to do some readings and some impromptu storytelling. So I'm super excited because you know how I like that impromptu storytelling. But yeah, it's just, and then right before StokerCon, we got the magazine out. And then right after StokerCon, I had to get the anthology, the Anne Rice anthology, Dancing in the Shadows anthology. So that was like, so many things. Oh, and then doing stuff for the Well, the link is in the description. It is the Horror Addicts Guide to Life 2. Couldn't remember the title for a minute. But yeah, so and then I was doing stuff for that. So it has been mad crazy. It's been a frenzy. So I apologize for not being here. But what's coming up next? More mad frenzy. Next weekend, like this is Balticon, which is going to be wonderful because I'm doing virtual Balticon, but I only have 2 panels. So that's going to be wonderful. I am doing giving your work away for fun and profit. I'm like an expert at that. And that's going to be Sunday at 6 p.m. CST. And then I have something on Monday. Poetry is a world building tool. And that would be Monday at 12 p.m. CST. And Lee Murray is going to be in that one. And I will also have pottery next Monday to show. I went by today and it's in the kiln. And these would be, I don't know if you go to my Instagram, but these are these large pots like this. So one of them has tentacles all over it. And one of them is supposed to look like a city is being split in 2 for plants to go in them. So I'm going to have those next Monday to show. And I'm super excited. Oh, and then Tuesday is that SPO Fest that I was telling you about. SPO Fest writing, prompt, rough draft, and open mic. But I will talk about that all later. Next weekend, the weekend after that, I'm going to be at Writers Police Academy in Wisconsin, Appleton, Wisconsin. And I'm going to be doing policey things, learning about it from the inside, probably getting maced, getting attacked by canines, or like just cuddling canines. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll talk more about that later too. Because this is kind of like a fast wrap up and show off some Stokercons and kind of get back into the swing of it because I really do like doing this vlog thing. And I'm sorry, I wasn't watching chat. So if you are watching live, hello. And thank you for putting up with my frenzied thing, whatever this is. But let's do some book mail because right before Stokercon, I had some big old pile of books. Here, I'll hold this up for a minute. This is the book mail that has come in to my house. I haven't even checked the post office box yet because it's been so crazy. I don't know where the post box key is, but I will find it. But I have stuff everywhere, all over my office right now. So I want to get some of this book mail out so that I can see what's in this. This one smells wonderful. This is from the Czech Republic, Femme Occulte. I love their packages. Maybe I don't have to cut this. I do have to cut this. Femme Occulte does occult packages, like kind of a grimoire magazine type thing. And then they, let's find out what is in all of this. Oh, and the packages always smell amazing. I'm not going to lie. I actually saved their envelopes because they smell so good. So that's going there. So this is what was in that. Femme Occulte always has a little magazine, which is kind of like a grimoire. Really good stuff in the last one. Especially like the information. Oh, nice. So this is the summer publication. Oh, sorry, I should show it to you. Ooh. And the smell is amazing. And they tend to have some really neat esoteric information in here, but like it's really just a beautiful publication. And one thing that's kind of curious and interesting is none of the authors take credit for their work. They are all, if you look up in the top of the articles at the first page, there will be like a little symbol, and it's a plant. And then in the back, it has their bios, but they're anonymous. So they are just identified by these plants, the plant symbol. And then it talks a little bit about them. I think I know who one was from last issue. So I'm going to read this one. But yeah, super. And so, smells so good. All right, let's find out what's in the little bag. There is a card. Hestia. Oh, nice. Okay. So there's a little deity card. I don't know why I say little. It's not little at all. There is, ooh, seeds. Annual flowers for gourmets. These are, I don't know, but I will read it and find out. Annual flowers for gourmets. So maybe it's an assorted pack of flowers. But I'm sure it says in the magazine what it is. So that came in. I believe you can go to Femme Occulte, like FEMME OCC. Oh, well, I can just show you the spelling. I think you can just go there, like femmeocculte.com, maybe. I will try to share the link in the description below. So you can go there. They have these packages, I think 4 times a year. And what else is in here? All right, this little bag is empty and it smells amazing. And this is Cottage Witch Apothecary. Let's find out what's in here. Whatever it is, it smells amazing. Ooh, it's like a little piece of wax. Oh, yeah, wow. I don't know what to do with this yet. The camera doesn't really want to focus on it. There you go. But I will read and find out. And then, so far, I've only gotten 2 of these packages. So far, they've had a little set of like oracle cards or something. So let's find out what these are. And you're discovering this with me because I don't remember all that was in this package now. But these are some little oracle cards. Interesting. I cannot wait to read and find out what all this is. And this is the back of these. So, also smells good. All right. That was the Femme Occulte from the Czech Republic. Next, I have a mysterious Amazon package. Whoops. Don't want to cut what's in there. And this is Wraiths by my friend Amy Zollers, my friend and co-hostess of Cake and Hyperbole, which should be coming up soon. Nice. Now, Amy, I got to do a little tiny boast. Amy watched my video, which I haven't finished yet because Author Papyrus changed everything. But she is one of the people that watched that video to see if it was very clear on how to publish your own book using free software called Author Papyrus. And this is the book that she did completely on her own. And it looks really good. So congratulations, Amy. I want to read the back of this real quick to you. A muse is just a muse, perhaps. But if your muse is another artist, a real shimmering freak, well, Katie, bar the door. Tempests collide, a universe ignites, and all is doused in sprays of newborn, shouting colors, cascades of galaxy, torrents of God's song, and the language of angels. Prayers erupt, a world flings its glitter, and that muse of artists likely spins along, unknowing, just universing. All aboard, let's go for a ride. So that is Wraiths by my good friend Amy Zollers. Congratulations, Amy. And I knew this was coming. So that link is in the description for sure already. So if you want to pick up a copy of Wraiths, there you go. Songs of Searing Devotion. Wraiths is in the full title. All right. Big box. I'm not going to hold this up because it's big. But let's find out what is in here. I wonder. Woot woot! Look at that. Told you I was busy right before Stokercon started. It's a big old stack of Space and Time magazines. All of these are already claimed. So no, I cannot send one of these, but you can order it on Amazon. Link in the description. I say we, but Anthony Rhodes is the one who put this together. I did not put this together. The cover was designed originally by Kira Starr, and then Anthony redid the cover and tweaked it. This issue has taken so long. This was the issue that almost killed Space and Time, because I just kind of got super exhausted. Here, I'm going to do this so you can look through it. There's Worlds of Light and Darkness, which is the anthology that we came out with, or the Uproar Books came out with. But look at the just amazing job he did. Just gorgeous. But yeah, this has been just the hardest issue. At the end of 2021, I started that story and I didn't finish it. I just kind of got so exhausted with everything. The news, I had held up through the pandemic so far. And then all of a sudden I was just like, I just couldn't do this anymore. And Anthony R. Rhodes came in and agreed to do the layout, which was taking me 70 hours because I'm not a graphic artist. He came in and did that, and Austin Gregg came in to kind of serve as editor-in-chief and be the go-between between all the authors and helping to keep things organized, because let me tell you, this is a big thing that Gordon Linsner started. There is a lot. And this is actually Anthony's art right there. Yeah, Anthony R. Rhodes. But yeah, this is a big lot of stuff to keep organized. So this guy, I did a blog post about. I actually met him. Interesting story. But yeah, it's just, whew, I almost want to cry because this was such a long time coming. There was Shakar Dixit, and yep, and Marge Simon's story. Well, Marge Simon's story, Shakar's artwork. Yeah, so thank you, everybody who made this happen. So, and my son just peeked around the corner like, are you talking to yourself again? Yes, I am. This is going to be a long one. I guess it's like 18 minutes right now. I guess it's from being absent for over a week. All right, so that's those magazines. I have one final package. And I know what this is too. And I've been dying to get this. Right now I'm reading Alma Matsu's, Alma Katsu, not Matsu. Alma Katsu's The Fervor, which I'm super excited about. I will be reviewing that one of these days. Oh my goodness, this package. But I know what this is too, and I can hardly wait to dip into it. I got this on the trip. So, like, really, I'm going to say having Amazon on your phone when you're a book junkie is dangerous, because I wind up getting things on the cuff. All right. Spellbound. I saw this over on Benabel Wynn's Instagram, and I really wanted it. And if Benabel Wynn recommends it, then I'm there. This is fantastic. I really just want to look at this, but I'm going to share it like this. Wow. Okay, I cannot wait to read this. And this is Spellbound by, I might not be saying this right, Choyin Ku. I will hold it nice and close so you can see it. Oh, I should put this link in the description too, in case you want to find this on Amazon. But this is a new witch's guide to crafting the future. And this is May 25th, and I have been watching all of the crap that's going on in the news right now. And yeah, I think we could use some crafting of the future big time. And then there's a couple more things, like just a few things I'm going to show you. It's back here, and I'm going to go grab it. And I'm going to put these Bram Stoker's back because they're kind of in my way here with all the books now. But let me grab this last thing. All right. This was a gorgeous gift from Lee Murray. And I don't know if you remember it, but back last year sometime, I wrote a poem and she did the painting for it. And I cannot remember what my poem was called now, but it involved hungry ghosts. And I kind of combined the Asian hungry ghost idea with modern Halloween and, kind of did my own little mashup. But so this is the painting. She gave me the original painting. And I'm going to take it out of the package, the protective cover real quick. I still have to get I just love this. I still have to get a frame for it, but thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for that. That is so beautiful. And if that wasn't enough, she gave me this super awesome set of cards. These are Maui Oracle cards. And so I don't like to hurry with stuff like this. I like to open it when it's that time. But that time came today. So I opened it up and I paged through them. And I did an initial reading just to get to know them. But just love the artwork in here. And it's all Maori terms. I cannot wait to be working with these. Love the black and red stylized images. Super. So thank you, Lee, as well for that. And this deck, it's my understanding, is not actually for sale, or it's super selectively for sale. So even wow, very cool. And that was a sneezing chihuahua. Hello, sneezing chihuahua. I think that's it. So I'm back. It's almost midnight on the 25th. Normally I do try to do these at 8. But it feels good to be back. I needed a break. I still need a break. One thing I'm going to be working on tomorrow, heavy, super, super into tomorrow, is trying to organize my writing schedule, because I said 10 million yeses over Stokercon weekend. And so I know I have just a bunch of stuff that I owe, that I've promised to people, but I can get it all done. And I do remember a lot of them are poems and flash pieces, so that's relatively fast. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I almost don't want to go now that I'm finally back, but I'm going to go. And I'll be back tomorrow on the 26th with a little more clarification of some of the things that are coming up. And you can look for the books that I've shared and opened up today. You can find those links in the description below. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.